Okay. Hey, everybody. It's Lisa. I'm with my really good friend, Torey. Say hi, Torey.
Hello, everyone.
I have known Torey, oh, God, it's got to be about 13 years now, right, buddy? At
Yeah,
least. And
if not a little more, yeah, just about.
that's all right. And he has a company, Sunshine Blinds, and he also has a church, New Horizon Church. And the reason for my Zoom call today, Torey, was because I wanted to give you some gratitude today.
All right.
And my gratitude is a couple of things. Thanks for being such a good friend. That's number one.
Absolutely.
Number two, I need to reiterate your help with me with a family issue a couple of years ago. I'm not going to mention it, but I just wanted to say you really reached out to me and you were always there for me, and I appreciate you so much.
Absolutely. Thank
You
you.
are like just my gem. And
Thank you.
and the other reason for my call, of course, is I'm reaching out to everybody who has their own companies, and we're going to stay positive for each other, and we're going to reach out to each other, and it's all going to be good.
Yes.
And you know, the conversation that we had the other day was really important, and gratitude and helping people. Like, you know, I made a couple of care calls to my family and friends, and you know, some of them have lost jobs. And
Right.
so what I did, I indulged in trying to find out information on who's hiring. And believe it or not, there's a lot of companies hiring. The thing is that sometimes when people get scared or they go, oh my God, I lost my job, I can't buy a house, I can't do this, how am I going to pay my rent? What happens is they can't comprehend how to move forward. So what's nice about us is we can just kind of take a deep breath and go out there and indulge. Now, and the other reason why I'm calling you is because I would like to know how you deal with that with the people from your church. Because you're a pastor, and I'm sure you're getting phone calls right now. And I'm just curious to, I don't know, tell us and everybody else, how are you handling the people that call you now?
Well, everyone's situation is different, but the same, of course. As you mentioned, that fear factor. Everyone's afraid of not achieving or not having or not being able to be who they were before. And in reality, and it's just as if I was tell anyone else, it's okay to change. Things change, time move on. Which is, by the way, I got that from you years ago. You might not remember, but I got that from you,
Yes.
and it has helped me a lot. And but what happens is, of course, in our mind, we see things that are changing and we don't know what it will become or what will be. And so what happened is fear. Fear takes us and put us in a box. We can't think beyond that box because we're afraid to go outside of that box. All we know is safe to just stay here. And sometimes staying there or staying in that place of fear will stagnate the growth process that you have, or the things that you can accomplish, the things that you will achieve. And even putting it from a biblical standpoint, the Bible says God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of a sound mind, of love. So it puts you in a state of mind that if you remind yourself, wait a minute, when God created me, he didn't give me the spirit of fear. In fact, he gave me some courage. He gave me love. He gave me peace. He gave me a sound mind. He gave me the stability that I already need. And so what I tell people is, and let me tell you, I don't lean on to my own understanding or things that I think I know. I always refer to the Bible. So if you don't mind. So
I hear you. I know, it's all good. Hey, I'm going to talk about that later, but
okay. So when I tell people this, I tell them, you know, the Bible also says that God went to the end before the beginning. So in other words, he knew that we were going to be here. He knew that this COVID-19 was going to happen, the job loss. He knew where each and every last one of us was going to be. And so what he did was, when he created us without the spirit of fear. He created us to stand firm and strong, that even if it does not go my way, I know eventually it's going to get better.
I love you.
I love you as well.
I do. And the other thing that I love about our friendship is me and you we are different. And the great thing about it is I feel that we've learned from each other. Yes. Over the years, right? Back in the day when we used to work together, that was interesting.
Those fun times, you know.
Yes, we have reinvented ourselves, and we've done very, very well, and I'm proud of both of us for that. But the really cool thing too is that me and you have different beliefs or views. And the awesome thing about that is we're still friends.
Yes.
Like, there's times where I could talk to you about me going outside and looking up at the moon and the stars, and mine is more like a meditation kind of thing, but there is, that to me is like my God, if I'm upset or if I'm scared. And what's really, really cool about me and you is that it doesn't matter what we believe, we're still friends and we're still there for each other.
Correct. That's correct.
And that's one of the reasons I want to share this video, is because I think it's so important right now to, and I think the other conversation we had too, even though this is a hard time, we're home with our families now.
Yes.
How can we do that?
Yes. And let me tell you, I love the fact that we are here with our families now, because so many people have gotten away from family, have gotten away from closer relationships, even neighbors. You don't even know half of your neighbors in your neighborhood. You know, one of the reasons is because either they're always working, and when you're always working, you don't want to be bothered. I don't care to know my neighbor across the hall. But in the 90s, in the 80s and the 70s and 60s, you knew your neighbor.
Yeah.
You knew that you can borrow a cup of sugar from your neighbor and, everything is just fine. Now, I think, this is an opinion of mine, this is not based on a biblical fact or anything, but my opinion is that I think God purposely allowed us to slow down and shook us a little bit and say, hey, family is important. So I think what happened is, with the COVID-19 and with the things that are going on in the market world, financially, God had to shake us a little bit and say, listen, let's get back to your family. Let's get back to the dinner table. Let's get back to conversations. Let's get back to seeing how your family is doing, instead of you're chasing the mighty dollar, which the majority of us do it, whether we do it on purpose or not. It's just a way of living. So I think God has slowed us down to say, listen, you have more purpose than just chasing money. Your family is bigger than this. That time, you will never get this time back. You'll never get this time back.
Well, my friend, I do appreciate you. I appreciate you hanging out with me today.
Absolutely.
I appreciate our friendship. I appreciate our laughter, because we have
fun all the time.
And and you're playing, what instrument are you playing now?
I have a guitar.
And you know what's cool about that, everybody? There's lots of things out there that we can do now to learn.
Yes.
And right?
Yes. Listen, we in this house, the kids go to school in the morning. My daughter, who's 9, she never learned how to ride a bike. I taught her how to ride a bike the other day.
Nice.
I went and bought everyone bikes in the house. I know we're not supposed to be out and about really, but we're just like in our yard, you know, in front here. But she learned how to ride a bike. See, again, family time. My wife is taking courses online, something that we don't have time to do. I'm
Yes.
taking guitar lessons online, and let me tell you, they are wonderful. By the way, shout out to guitartricks.com. Let me tell y'all something. That thing is powerful. It's teaching me. I went to locally, you know, music store, and I couldn't learn anything, but I got online, and the lady, the instructor, she's just dead on the money, and I'm learning like never before. So I'm happy. It's working for my
Isn't
good.
that awesome? I'm saying there's a lot of things we can do now because I'm meeting so many people, Torey, on LinkedIn and stuff. Oh my God,
It's amazing, right?
I'm gonna keep going. And also, maybe our next Zoom call, we can talk about Sky's book.
Oh, yes.
Because that'll be another, she wrote a book about bullying. I think that's extremely important. So I do have a copy of it. I do have a copy of it. I'm going to read it, and then maybe we can all do a Zoom call together and do that. That would be cool.
Oh, yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah.
All right.
Yes. But everyone, stay encouraged. Stay
Yes.
encouraged. Keep your spirits up. We're going to get through this. We're going to pass this. Positive thoughts. God has not given you the spirit of fear. For those that don't believe in God, just know that you're not made with the spirit of fear. You're made with substance to get through whatever you face. There's nothing too hard that you can't get through, and there's nothing too hard for God.
Thank you, Pastor Torey, and thank you for being your friend. I love you, and I'll see you soon. Well, I'll see you on Zoom.
Yeah. Distance socially.
All right, sweetheart. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right, take care. Love you too. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.